Like a lot of people, I started using grocery pickup services a lot more in the last couple years. But now that my life is starting to settle down a little bit, I started to wonder, what is the best grocery pickup option? I started making a spreadsheet for myself, but then I realized I should probably share this information with all of you because I'm not the only one who's wondering about this. Here's my criteria for what I thought would make a great grocery pickup option. The most important to me was that there's no markup on prices over in-store prices. Some of the stores that have grocery pickup mark their prices up a lot, like over 10%. And that can add a huge amount of cost to pick up your groceries versus shopping in store. And that's just not worth it to me. I also wanted a service that had no fee for grocery pickups. And then I had some pie in the sky dreams of I would love a service that had no minimums for how much I could pick up and did not require me to schedule a time, that I could just show up whenever was convenient for me. Most of the time, my weekly grocery order is gonna be over that $30 or $35 minimum, but sometimes it's nice to be able to pick up those 2 items that you forgot for tomorrow's dinner. So I checked out all the grocery stores in my area, but I included lots of other regional chains from across the country, so hopefully this will apply to you too. So first up, let's look at the stores that I would absolutely not use their pickup because they do mark up their prices over their in-store prices. This list includes Aldi, Costco, H-E-B, Publix, and Wegmans. A lot of those stores work with Instacart, and Instacart marks up their prices significantly over in-store prices. I do about half my grocery shopping at Costco, but I'm not going to be using their pickup or delivery services because it just adds a lot of cost, and that just negates all the savings I get from shopping at Costco. So now let's look at the ones that have no upcharge on their groceries and they have no pickup fees. Most of these do have a minimum order of $30 to $35. So the stores that would fall under this category are Kroger, Meijer, Albertsons, Safeway, Giant Eagle, Walmart, and Target. Now, out of those, there are 2 where you can do a pickup with no minimum order. The first is Giant Eagle, but only if you're on their My Perks Pro program. And if you want to hear more about that, I can make a separate video all about Giant Eagle, but I do have that option near me. The other big one is Target. You can do a pickup of grocery items at Target with no minimum order. All right, so what about places where you don't have to schedule a pickup time? There's actually 2 options for that too. The first is Walmart, but only if you have no perishable items in your order. So if you're only ordering cans of soup and paper towels, you can do an order at Walmart. It'll be ready in 2 hours and you don't have to schedule a time to pick it up. But Target lets you order with no minimum and no scheduled pickup time. You can order groceries, including perishable items. They'll be ready in 2 hours, and you have 1 business day to pick them up. That is incredible convenience. So based on all of my criteria, you would think that Target would be my #1 option. It's the only one that met all of my criteria. But the problem is, the Targets near me at least have pretty small grocery sections. So there's just not enough selection to make it practical for my weekly grocery shopping. And when it comes down to picking what's the best grocery pickup option for you, it really is about what is most important. We can't actually have all the things in life. You can't have the lowest prices, the best selection, the best service, and the fastest service all in one store. You gotta pick what's important to you. If flexibility of pickup time is most important, Target's the way to go. If price is the most important, Walmart is the way to go. Walmart almost always beats the grocery prices of all their competitors. But what about selection and service? For me, Giant Eagle wins on that. I've really enjoyed their pickup service. They text you if they're out of something and they'll ask you if you like this item or you want a different item. And they're just super speedy and great to work with. And their selection's huge. I've never found anything that I wanted that wasn't available at Giant Eagle. I can't say that about Walmart. So this is where my spreadsheet came in. I was wondering how much more expensive is Giant Eagle compared to Walmart, and I found that there was about an 11% difference. That worked out to be about $40 a month more if I shopped at Giant Eagle versus Walmart. But then I realized I wasn't calculating in that Giant Eagle Perks program, and I was saving about $12 a month with that. And then I also realized that I could use a cashback credit card with a grocery bonus and save even more. I just signed up for a new credit card that has a 6 times bonus on grocery stores, which would save me about $24 in cash back if I shopped at Giant Eagle. I couldn't get that same savings at Walmart because that only works on stores that are coded as grocery, not supercenters. It works out to almost exactly the same price if I'm shopping at Giant Eagle versus Walmart. It's absolutely best for me to shop at Giant Eagle. But you can see this is a very personal decision, and it really depends on your priorities. And if you want to know about the credit card with cashback bonus, it is the Amex Blue Cash Preferred, and I'll include my referral link to it down below. And right now they do have a $300 bonus, so it's definitely a good deal. Giant Eagle was the winner for me, but I don't have experience with a lot of the other regional grocery stores. So I'd love to hear about your experiences down below and what you think is the best grocery pickup for you. After you've optimized your grocery pickup, next up, check out my review of the Get Upside app to save on your gas spending.